What I believe is that the greatest crisis that we face today as people, it's not robots taking our job. It's not automation. It's not some external threat that raises our blood pressure, every time we turn on the news or we, are listening to something. But instead, the greatest crisis that we face today as people is a lack of imagination. And what I mean by that is that most of us are more focused on what to think rather than how to think. In other words, we've outsourced our critical thinking to someone or something else's idea of what our life and our future should actually look like. And because of that, we spend more time planning for some idea of the future that somebody else has presented to us without considering whether or not this is even the future that we want to see, because we lack imagination of what else might be possible. And this is something I talk about a lot, about the difference between what to think and how to think. And when you really look at the two, the difference between the two is that if you are learning how to think creatively and critically about the future, well, then you are in a better position to actually drive and shape that future in the direction that you want to take it. But the problem that most of us have here is that we don't even know what kind of future it is that we want to see. And so if we can recognize that where we are right now is we are in this place of planning for somebody else's idea because we're not using our imagination, because we haven't given ourselves permission to do it. We don't feel like we're allowed to question what somebody else has told us, but instead we're focused more on what we should be doing, what we should value, what our future should be, because we want to play it safe. We don't want to make a mistake. We don't want to fail. But what we really need to be doing is asking the bigger question of, well, what else might be possible? Because when you ask that question, then you move into this place where you're focused on what could your future be? What could you be doing? What could be different? I mean, we are living in the most exciting time in human history. I absolutely believe that. If there ever was a time right now where ordinary people across the world could shape and create things in the direction they want to see, that time is now. That time is right now. I mean, they're not limited by hierarchy of knowledge and access to information. The time to do it is now. And so that is why I believe that the fundamental problem that we face, the greatest crisis, is a lack of imagination.